Hey, kings, queens, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode. One time for a good time. And it's a beautiful day. And I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw something. There was a post that it said, what are 2 words you can say to your younger self? And I didn't know what to say. I couldn't find the words to say. Because how can I say what I need to say in 2 words? And then I thought, all my life, I've been thanking everybody. I've been thanking my family, thanking my friends, thanking my amazing subscribers that follow me every day and listen to my journey. I'm just so grateful for the people around me. But I remember I never sat back and thanked myself for living, for surviving, for getting through the shit that I had to go through, for coming out on the better end of things. So, in this video, I am going to do a dear self. And I just want to take a moment to thank everything I've ever accomplished, everything I've ever gotten over. And for the person that is listening to this right now, I want you to do the same for yourself. I want you to take this moment in life and sit down and just thank yourself for all the shit you've been through. Forgive yourself for all the shit you've been through. And heal from any pain or any scars you've collected over the years. And let's start fresh. So, here's my dear self. Dear self, girl, you had it rough for some couple of years. But let me tell you something. You was a stallion. You came out the womb 6 foot. Came out the womb tall, long leg, long neck. Fine brown skin girl, but you didn't see it for a very long time. And as your older self talking to you, you're sad about that. You sad that for many years you did not like yourself. You couldn't stand what you saw in the mirror. And because of that, you self-harmed. And felt like if you destroyed your canvas, it will eventually feel better to you. And that happened for years. And then the insecurity came. And child, we went through them sweatpants and sweatshirt phase where we're wearing big basketball hoodies and big boy sweatpants and Converse every single day. And you didn't brush your hair and you didn't look good and you wasn't the baddest bitch in the sea, but you was going to get there. Okay, it was going to take a long time, but you was going to get there. And you stayed in your shell for a very long time. You knew nothing more than insecurity, mental illness. You knew nothing more than sadness. You didn't even know what light was for a long time, and you took everything for granted. And with all that, you felt alone. And there was plenty of nights where you fell asleep feeling empty. Waking up every day because you knew if you took yourself out, your family would be upset. So you really lived for them, but had no purpose of your own. And then we get into high school and we're still insecure. We're still going through it. We're still alone and confused and lost, just like every other teenager. But you don't realize it because When you spend all your time with yourself in life, you don't realize how many people are going through the same things. So as you sat alone at lunch, or you sat in the back of the class and how people didn't talk to you, it was happening to millions of other students and teenagers at the same time, but you just didn't notice. But then we graduated. And for a year or two after that, we were still much depressed, still very much lost, because at this time we didn't know where to go to college. We didn't know where to get a job. We felt like a burden, felt like a couch potato. So society got to you. It made you think that you should have been a millionaire and you should have had this and all this pressure for the last 10 years of your life has just been weighing on you to do better, do this, go to this place, travel the world. And so you feel even more alone, and you go through this 6-month stint of agoraphobia and just staying inside because your anxiety is so high. And it's like radiating off of you, and you feel like you can't go anywhere. And every day you're waking up and you feel like you're drowning, but you're still breathing, but you won't die because you still have a purpose, but you don't know what that purpose is. So you're just alive but dead, but you're a zombie. I don't know. You were so lost, baby girl. So lost. So lost that I don't even know, as your future self, how you made it through that. But even through all that sadness, even through all that depression, you decided to wake up every single day and conquer the day. Even though you knew it was going to suck, even though you knew you was going to end up crying, and you knew your anxiety was going to hit you, your depression was going to hit you, you decided to wake up and keep going and keep prospering, because you knew that even though you ain't know where the fuck you were going, you'll eventually find a place to go, and you'll eventually find a family and have friends to love you and be something. And then you met a boy, and this boy made you feel like you were on cloud 9. This boy made your heart beat again, and he made you feel like you had a reason to live, and you feel like you had dreams to go after, and he expanded your mind more than what it was. He made you feel like you can see the whole world and you can do whatever you want. And he gave you this optimism that you never had. It made you alive again. And it was the best couple months of your life. But then the boy left, and you went spiraling down. Girl, you spiraled so many damn times. But what you didn't know was this was going to be your last spiral. You went spiraling down. And even though that boy left you and he went to do whatever he wanted in life, that boy taught you that even with or without him, you can survive and you can still have a good life. And that happiness comes within and not from the people around you. So after getting all those tears out, after eating all that goddamn ice cream, bitch, after sleeping for many days, many hours, many weeks, you wiped those tears. And you became a bad fucking bitch. Now, I'm not talking about this breakup made you this bad bitch. Now, it was a stepping stone to you becoming a queen. But, honey, that bad bitch came from all those years of wanting to be something more. All those years of looking at that popular girl and thinking, I want to be her. That bad bitch came from all those years of suffering. You was like a phoenix from the ashes. You just rose up out your skin. And I never seen something so beautiful. And I remember the first time we looked in the mirror and I said to you, I love you. And I remember you cried. And for the first time, it was tears of joy because you truly meant it. You truly meant that you loved yourself. You loved your skin. You loved them hips, them thighs, them legs. That hourglass figure. And you didn't sleep on yourself anymore. And no matter what anybody said, you knew you was that bitch. And so you started to dress better. You started to come out your cocoon and build like an amazing queen you are. And you started to dress better. You was showing them hoes who you were. You was showing the world who you are. But what I do love is that smile you had on your face every day makes me so proud of you today. Because even through all that hardship, even through battling with yourself for all those years, you got to a point where you knew it was either today or never of me changing my life. It was either the next 35, 65, 75 years of me going through this depression, or changing my ideology and my mental state to learning that this is what you got. This is what God gave you. These lips, these eyes, this melanin, this skin, these bones, that 6-foot stallion body that you have, those love handles, that's what God gave you. So it's like, okay, we can go down that route of plastic surgery and we can do whatever you want. Or you can look at the body you have in the mirror and love that. And for you, baby girl, to look in the mirror and say, that is one fine ass bitch. I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because at the end of the day, you chose yourself over someone else. Now, we had the option of going and, I guess, sleeping around and doing whatever the girls do. But you chose your self-worth. You chose your happiness. You chose your sanity. And I'll forever be proud. And as your older self, as your big sis talking to you, I just want to let you know, girl, you did that. You fucking did that. And I'm so fucking proud of you. Because if you can see me now, oh, you'd be like, you fucking lying. You'd be like, you fucking lying. Because let me tell you something, queen. You a badass bitch now. You fine as fuck. You shine every day. You work hard every day. You look amazing every day. And guess what? You did your dream. You get up every single day and you motivate others to live their best life. To get through the same shit that you've been going through for all them years. You are finally the role model queen. You are finally the person you always wish you had. And for that, I am forever proud of you. And I want you to be proud of yourself. Because I know many nights we could have gave up. I know many nights we could have just ended it all. But we kept going. And even though I thank my family, even though I thank my friends, and I thank this amazing community that I built, I want to thank you for trucking along, walking, keeping pushing, even when we didn't have the strength to keep going. And I want to let you know, Miss Little Ma'am, you was a bad bitch. You was fine as fuck. And you will forever be fine as fuck. Because you were that bitch. And you created that bitch. Alright? I love you, beautiful. I love you, teenage me. Sad, depressed, emo ass me. I love you. Those big ass hoodies and sweatpants and Converse me with no combed hair. I love you. Because you made it. You made it. And I want you to forgive yourself for all those times you've hurt you. Forgive yourself for all the times you neglected or self-deprecated or self-loathed. You are the baddest bitch in the sea, and I don't want you to let anybody else tell you differently. Okay, Miss Thing? Okay. Now, you know me. I don't like to get sappy, but I just needed to let you know that I'm proud of you and that we did that and that everything is going to be okay. We don't got to be sad no more. We are the person that we always wanted to be. And I just wanted to let you know that you did that. All right. The end. Sincerely, yourself. All right, guys. Y'all heard my story to myself. Y'all heard my story to my teenage self. Now, I want you to write a story to yourself. It could be your present self. It could be your young self. It could be your baby. It could be a child of yours. I don't care. Write a letter and thank or forgive yourself for all the trauma, for all the pain that has ever happened in your life. Because we're in an age where we need to forgive. We're in an age where we need to grow. So write whatever you gotta write. And I understand if the words don't feel like they're correct or you feel like you won't be able to express yourself how you want. But at the end of the day, yourself knows you. And you writing anything will mean the world to yourself. So be kind to you. Write whatever. Say whatever. Reminisce to yourself. And just let yourself know that you are that bitch. And you are that fine woman, fine man, sexy person you are today. Because this is all about healing, y'all. That's it. That's all I want. I just want y'all to heal. And let me tell you something. Me doing this little dear self felt like I got 1,000 pounds off my shoulders. It really does feel good talking to your younger self. Even if it does sound cliche or corny, it felt amazing letting myself know that I did that. And that I'm no longer that scared little girl that I used to be. It's okay to let yourself know that you a bad bitch. Or you that fine king. It's okay to let yourself know that. Show these people and show yourself who the fuck you are today. All right? Okay. I love y'all. Now let me know what you write. I'll see you in the next one.